Hi, this is Ray Wilson. Just happy to be on the road again.
Thank you.
I'd like to play one from Steve now, from one of his songs. Written about me. Great. It's called Along the Way. Yes, I found heaven, and I can take you there. Take it or leave it. The decision is yours now. Is it time to get even? Or time to just go now? But as you're breaking free, you're loving me just a memory. And the memories will fade just like tides drift away to the sea. So keep your eyes on the road that lies before you. Take advice from the fool. Choose to ignore you. Choose a side of the face and choose it. Just believe in it now. Walk away from the world you don't fit. Just keep crossing that road. Keep your eyes on the road that lies before you. Take advice from the fool. Choose to ignore you. Choose a side of the fence and choose it. Just believe in it now. Walk away from the world you don't fit. Just keep crossing that bridge. Yes, I found heaven. Thank you. Swing low in a dark glass hour. You turn and cower. See it turn to dust. Move on a stone dark night. We take to flight. Snowfall turns to rust. Seeming a fusing mind like a nursing rhyme. Fat man starts to fall. You're in a hostile place. I hear your face. Starts to go. If you think that I've been losing my way, that's because I'm slightly blinded. If you think that I don't make too much sense, that's because I'm broken-minded. Don't keep it inside. If you believe it, don't keep it all inside. Strong words in a Ganges sky. I have to lie. Shadows move in pairs, ring out from a bruised postcard in the shooting yard. Looking through the the tears out of the black slate time. We move in line, but never reach an end. Falling along straight down as the ice comes down. Rivers start to run. If you think that I've been losing my way, that's because I'm slightly blinded. If you think that I don't make to myself, that's because I'm broken-minded. Don't keep it inside. If you believe it, don't keep it all inside.
Fans, jetzt hier with Ray Wilson. Hi Ray, nice to meet you.
Hello there.
So, how was the show?
Yeah, it was.
Honestly.
It was interesting.
In which way?
Well, I think obviously, I have a combination of music now. Going from more acoustic-y stuff, and then the rockier music of Stiltskin. So I have this combination. I normally play for like 2.5 hours, so I can really do a wide range of music. So it's always interesting trying to put a set together that lasts 1 hour. It just feels too short for me. But I enjoyed it. The crowd were great.
Is it like a roller coaster ride then?
It is, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, it did completely. It's like my life.
Like your life, of
Absolutely.
course. But is it something special still something special for you to play in Germany, because it's the biggest market for you, isn't it?
Yeah, Germany, then the UK. Yeah, it's always been good to me.
But isn't it strange?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know.
You don't know why?
No.
So you also play Genesis tunes and also Stiltskin tunes. How do you decide which one do you pick to play?
The ones I'm best at, basically. I think the Stiltskin songs. I really enjoyed that time in my life. It was probably the most enjoyable because I was 25 and Stiltskin. Inside was a huge hit, and everywhere you went, you were on TV, and it was a very exciting time. The Genesis time in my life, I enjoyed that too, but it wasn't quite so exciting as the Stiltskin time. And now, I suppose I'm just starting. I feel like I'm starting again, as a solo artist. When you say Ray Wilson, people go, "Who's that?" And then you go, "Oh, it's the guy from Genesis, Stiltskin." They go, "Oh yeah, I remember."
Isn't
now.
that boring to get
It's
all
life.
the time?
No, it's life. I don't get it all the time. The more I work, the more people begin to know. So it's just one of those things. I think that it's the music business is very, very difficult now, and it's my philosophy really when I started a solo career was I wanted to play live as often as I could, and really spend the time, the energy, and the money on that. You know, and I've done a lot of stuff, solo stuff. Where I toured with Saga and supported them just on my own, you know. And I did a couple of shows with Joe Jackson here, and I've done lots of interesting stuff, you know, just with the acoustic guitar. And this tour with the band is, it's been interesting. It's been nice. I didn't want to tour with a band again, actually.
So where's the major difference for you?
Touring with a band?
Yeah.
It's just a different... You got all the politics in a band, you know. There's not as much freedom anymore, and I liked that. You know, that's why I started doing acoustic shows, because I liked the freedom, and I never played the same set twice. I didn't have a set, you know, and I'd play for 2, sometimes 3 hours, and tell some stories and have a laugh with the audience, and I quite liked it. It was just different to do it that way. Whereas with a band, you go into another formula.
God is my witness, can feel you there before my very eyes. A vision to me, don't put out this fire. It's burning for me, burning for you. Stand within the sunlight, press against me, takes me back to other times, different days. The love I do surrender belongs to me, belongs to you. Lay down on me, naked gypsy, watching you in water. False childhood lies, fear in your eyes. Give me some water. Well, there is nothing I can't say in my mind. A picture of you's painted so vividly, and blood runs through my fingers and in through my light, through my darkness. Lay down on me, naked gypsy, watching you live in water. False childhood lies, fear in your eyes. Give me some water. Wish I could see. Watching you bathe in water. False childhood lies, fear in your like I do. I'd rather be beside you. Everything we know so well. So tell me what you feel now. Show me what you think of it. It's not about us anymore. It's all about the reasons that we think we're fighting for. It's not about hate. It's not about pain we always feel. I know we have our problems, but we're not the only ones. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about anger. It's more about the loneliness we feel. So how can I begin to ask for some forgiveness for all that we have taken? There's nothing left now. Just a little piece of something falling gently down, down, down. And no one understands you, no, no, like I do. There's nothing left now. It's not about us anymore. It's all about the reasons that we think we're fighting for. It's not about hate. It's not about pain we always feel. I know we have our problems, but we're not the only one. It's not about you. It's not about me. It's not about anger. It's more about the loneliness we feel.
Thank you, Brian McAlpine.
One line of your first song of the new record is, it was faith that brought me here. So how important is faith for Ray Wilson right now?
I think faith was everything for me. I mean, I've had some great success and equally great failure in my life, and it's the failure you learn from, you know, that I learned from. And faith, I think faith is it is God, but not in a deeply religious way at all. But it's more a question of faith in myself, getting my own confidence back. You know, when you work with someone like Genesis, and then it stops, you feel like you've been pushed off the highest mountain, and there's nowhere to go. You know, and my decision was to go back to the beginning. And that's why the first thing I did after Genesis, or the first real thing I did after Genesis, was pick up the acoustic guitar and actually just play and talk to people and try and get the magic that I experienced when I was 14, when I started playing. I lost this. I think as soon as you become successful, you seem to lose the reason why you do music. And I needed to get that back. And when I started to do some solo shows, I got that back, and that was the faith that brought me here.
So what was the biggest failure?
Well, I think the biggest failure and the biggest travesty, which is a good English word, was really the way Stiltskin threw it away. We had such an opportunity, that band. We sold a lot of records and did very well. The concerts were great energy about them. And we threw it away just through having too much too soon. That was the biggest failure, you know. It really was a great, great loss. And I remember at the time a couple of the guys left the band and they were arguing about money, and it was just a shame, you know, because I look back and there was no money problems. You know, not everybody was paid fine, you know. And I was in the same situation as them, and I didn't want to stop, but they did. And all of a sudden, we just found ourselves half the band we started off, and it fell apart. And that's a failure and a half. I think that was a complete first-class fuck-up.
So, how much of this big first-class fuck-up is in your new record, Change?
I think Change is. I mean, I suppose it's there. It's not really a Stiltskin record, or it doesn't reflect the memories of that. It's more a question of. I think when Genesis stopped, I found it very difficult to know where to go from there, and I got very depressed about it, for a couple of years, and I didn't play at all, and I was going to stop, and thought, there's no point. You cannot go anywhere from here, unless Bono left you too, and they asked me, it's like, where do you go next? And I thought the only way is down, and I thought about this for, as I say, 2 years, and I think Change is a song, and most of the record, the songs on it, symbolize the coming to terms with myself again, and finding some peace in my life, because I was very, very down and very unhappy, and I had everything, and yet I had nothing, It was that type of situation. I felt like I had nothing, and I knew I had everything. And Change is basically about finding that peace again.
So, life is a keyword for this show. I hope you enjoyed it. And wir gucken hier wieder rein. Ray Wilson live, Rockpalast Bootleg.
She arrived so unexpectedly, with 1,000 untold truths, hidden in behind a smile you couldn't see through. And all those frowns on her forehead, they disappeared before my eyes. She told me I'd arrive just in time, and you could see it in her face. There was more than meets the eye, something hidden all those years, hidden deep inside. So goodbye, baby. Goodbye, baby blue. I spent so long thinking of you. She would lie
Stevie Wilson, Gitarre there.
Das war sie schon, die 12. Bootleg-Sendung in diesem Jahr hier aus dem Kölner Underground mit den Konzerten von Ray Wilson und Frameless. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet eine Menge Spaß und schaltet auch beim nächsten Mal wieder ein. Alle Infos über Rockpalast und das Bootleg gibt's unter www.rockpalast.de. Ich wünsche euch jetzt noch eine gute Nacht und nochmal viel Spaß mit Ray Wilson.
I'd like to play this because we just want to rock it a bit, and this is an old Stiltskin one. It's called Footsteps.
Taking places I can't go. You're telling things that I don't know. And even when the bombs sold fast, you make me hate the past, walking in your footsteps. I used to walk by your side. How could you leave me on the very edge of suicide? Suicide. Leaves you traces I can't see. Takes the things you give to me. Just an empty space, walking in your footsteps. I used to walk by your side. How could you leave me on the very edge of suicide? 'Cause I'm lost without you, but well, I know you go your own way. You never needed me, no matter what you say. Your footsteps. I used to walk by your side. How could you leave me on the very edge of suicide? 'Cause I'm lost without you. Well, I know you go your own way. You never needed me, no matter what you said. Walking in your footsteps. I used to walk by your side. How could you leave me on the very edge of suicide?
Thanks a lot, God bless. Thanks for coming. Sorry it was a little short. Cheers.